What up YouTube? Chiller Boy Cloud coming back with a video. I don't know why I keep saying coming back, you know, I still gotta add some videos I need to upload. Been out of it for like about, I'd say, a year plus. But I'm gonna try to show this, basically, this is the beta for Final Fantasy XIV online. A lot of people try to live stream this and they got banned. Man, there's a lot of issues about it, but I'm gonna try and get a better angle, so please forgive me if I fuck up. I need something bigger. Shit, puss. I do apologize you missed some of the intro cinematics. I try and find like a better items, you know, stack the camera up so you can see the actual TV, but as you can tell, I couldn't find nothing that fitted right. As you can tell, there's still cut out parts, but as you can tell, the CGI looks really good. I mean, they took the extra time, you know, so I do apologize. Like I said, once again, you did miss quite some cinema of it, but just to give you like an idea, the cinemas, you know, it look real good. They took their time on it. This is my character. I don't really know too much about the name day, or like, you know, they let you choose certain things, you know, or differences between worlds. I don't know if it's all the same or different things, but I'm on the NA Legacy. I think I got 3 more days with this before I guess they shut the beta down, but I say yesterday I took, you know, a day's worth, you know, to play, but I ain't stay on it all day. But I'm just saying I got up to level 13, you know, of Gladiator. It's real hard for me, you know, to pick which class and what all I wanted on the class, so I just went down and just picked stuff, you know. I picked the Highlander because it seemed like he had stronger resistance with certain aspects. And like I said, I didn't know what to choose, so I just picked the first race, really. Now, basically, it's a pretty good game, you know. It's not what I really thought it was going to be. You know, I thought it was going to kind of be like Final Fantasy XII feel, which it has little aspects of, but I mean, like, I really thought it was going to be delved into the world itself, you know, which I just fight monsters, you know, rank myself up, which, I mean, certain parts you do, but not the way I thought it was going to be, you know. But, I mean, that's how most of these games go, really, you know, World of Warcraft and all, but, let's see. One big aspect, you know, say I had an issue with, you know, even so they did have an introduction to it, was like the maps and trying to figure out where to go, where you need to be. It was confusing to get the menu straight, you know. I mean, it's a lot trying to fit down on a console. Like I said, hopefully they don't ban this video, or like I said, ask of people. I mean, like, you know, I don't know if YouTube's doing it as well, but I know there's a lot. I mean, like, those who were partnered on sites and, like, big names. As you can tell, like I said, just in 1 day's worth, I grinded myself up pretty well. One thing I really liked was, you know, I played co-op or, like, other online games, but there's so many, you know, people playing as well. You know, I believe it was synced up with PC players as well, because the first day it was already level 50s and whatnot. Let me get rid of this. I say if you press select, that goes to like certain menus as well, like on the right here, these are your missions, you know. And like I said, a lot of times you ain't gonna have like on the map it shows you where exactly to go, you know. You have to like set it up yourself where to be at. These are the quests itself. Give you an example, like you can have map up itself. This is what I usually do if it's not on the right hand side map, which it shows you where you need to be at with the red shining on top. Now the green arrow is basically like where there's like a boss type fight. I ain't gonna say like big bosses, but like, you know, multiplayer bosses where if I can get in, try and get some rank or levels grinding up. But usually the map on the left, you know, facing to the back, you can have it up to see where you're going as well. You can zoom in, kind of like Google Maps, you know, or certain aspects, you know, would be. This makes things a whole lot easier. At first, it took me a while to figure, like I said, the map system out and where to go. I ain't trying to really find, I'm trying to give examples. But like I was talking about, one thing I like about Final Fantasy multiplayer, you can have like tons of, you know, friends or other people playing online, and there will never be no glitches or, you know, slow downs, lag. And I'm real impressed like how the graphics look on the PlayStation 3, so I can imagine what the next gen's version will look like. know, I really thought, you know, the console versions, you know, trying to figure everything into buttons were going to be hard, but I'm kind of impressed, like I said, with the time they took, you know, the effort. You know, they dragged this game out on console so much, but I see why, and I give them kudos on it. So far in the beta, I've only had one issue, and that's basically where I put myself in main menu, try to use the bathroom, and the game froze on me when I came back. So just wanted to pinpoint, so you die and then you come back to that big crystal. For a beta, you got a lot you can choose from, you know, character customizations. But like I said, the PC counterparts, they got more you can play with, and you'll see that on here, which you know, kind of hurt, you know. But it's a beta, so don't expect too much. But at least what you can do, there's a lot you can still do. And like I said, for so many people to be online in the world, I'm real impressed at how, you know, on PlayStation 3 you see a lot of slowdowns, lag, jaggies. You see minimum jags, you know, because it's a big world. Things do like kind of like, you know, not so much for what I've done, just for the basics, you know, I've done pretty well. Basically, like I said, select, I can get you to the maps or certain aspects like the chat box. But if you press the R1 while you got that up, goes to the other sub commands. And basically, I ain't gonna show too much, but I just want to show you like characters where you should go to instead of the inventory box. And this is like, you know, I prefer most games to be like this. We can just click and just switch out items better. You know, it'll show the stats, you know, compared to trying to figure out what's what, you know, or like comparisons. One thing I also kind of wish I had was like voice. I would love to hear, like, you know, people talking on chat commands. Maybe in the next gen consoles, but this doesn't. I kind of wanted, you know, everybody to have a voice. You know, even like, you know, the AI. Well, not AI, but start over. I kind of wish, you know, everybody in the cutscenes and whatnot had voices. But at the same time, I kind of prefer not to, compared to like how much they would have to go through. It's a beautiful game, big worlds, you know. I don't know how big, you know, because I don't know how far beta will let me go. This is just my second day. Let's see, what else can I really show you? Like I said, I don't want to get too much into details. I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what I'm doing right now, you know. It kind of sucked I had to wait so long, because I got the what kind of promotion for, you know, the beta like way back on Final Fantasy 13 times 2. It kind of took its time, but I say I now, you know, give it kudos for taking the time, you know, making this nice and fluid and smooth. As you can tell, you can see the enemies, and some of them you can just walk through. They won't engage with you. But then you got the ones, I would say, if there's so many that gather up, you know, it'll eventually turn into like, you know, one of those major boss fights. And at first I thought it was going to be kind of repetitive, you know, with the missions. You know, you just keep going back to the same old, doing same old type missions. But I really can say I had fun with the game, you know. It's not one of those real boring games. Kind of like, you know, how can I say repetitive, like Dead Island, you know, where you're doing the same missions over and over and you just get bored easily. I actually, like I said, got into it. I played all day instead of jumping Call of Duty or otherwise. So let me see what I can get into. I can show you a little something else. Now, another issue I had is like when they first booted the game up, it had its issues, you know, it's a beta. But there's some worlds you couldn't get into, you know. They kept saying it was too full, and when you try to customize your character, it kept telling you they wouldn't allow it to go into that world. It was too busy for some reason, which it wasn't. It was just like an issue the game was having. Just take it out. But I am impressed with how much different stuff you can customize your characters with and what all the game content has, you know. It's only like, what, 6 gigs it took me to download, and extra 2 gigs afterwards for starting it off. Another feel I like is, you know, a lot of games do it now, but I mean, if you really go all out for it, is, you know, the day turning to night or weather effects. They took their time as well to really showcase it. I guess I can go ahead and show you what a fight looks like. And basically you hold down the R2 and saying you press the buttons, you know, for commands. And right now it's just regular enemies, you know, ain't too tough, but when you get into those big battles, oh man, you definitely need some friends to come out and help. Now we got one. Now I can show you. Took damn near forever. I wanted. Yeah, I'll get to it. And this is what actually, like, you know, everybody come together for. Sometimes you just have one big character fight. Sometimes you have miniatures before you get to it. Oh, I ain't getting this one. Another issue I have sometimes doing this is that it takes me a hard time to lock onto a character. Right from there. Lock onto a motherfucker. Be fun, but for some reason, like I said, I had the hardest time sometimes trying to lock onto a damn enemy. You know, when it gets into like a whole crowd, because they'll end up starting trying to look at everybody else but a damn enemy. It's like, look, now I can like target, but earlier I couldn't fucking lock onto nothing. If I actually got anything for that damn. Yeah, I got a little bit. They gave me like a few strikes. I got like 37 experience points, but usually you can grab up like 2,000 and be like constantly attacking them. That's just another issue I have. Like I said, for some reason I have the hardest time locking onto enemies when it's like group efforts. Like, you know, just like a lot of shit going on in the screen. I end up locking onto everything else but the damn enemies that I want to. Even, you know what I'm saying, pressing the simple command, you know, there's like 2 different ways you can lock onto them. I still have like the hardest times. had to stop looking at the damn target in front of him and lock onto some other shit. So now he's just not locked on, looking stupid. But that's one thing I'm staying by. Like I said, there's 2 incidences. There's like a whole group of enemies. For some reason, he'll stop being locked on to an enemy, or he may lock onto another enemy that's close by. And sometimes he'll just stand there. You know, that's the only other issue. I don't think on the next gen or like PC does that same thing. For some reason, that's an issue I have with my PS3. Sometimes he'll lock on, real good, and this time he just won't lock on for worth of shit. But to give you a good understanding, I mean, it's fun. It's like people who play, it ain't like I said, you're basically synced up with PC players as well. I just wish that, there'd be more love, in between players, where you can go in group efforts instead of just coming in with, your own personal friends, There's a lot of people who just want to go in, solo. But, YouTube, just giving you a quick update, I'm still out here, I'm still alive, there's a lot of shit I need to upload, I'm just going through a lot right now, as you can tell, like I said, moved because I ended up homeless, roommate, wasn't working, he was like seasonal, so money don't come in, what can I say? Hopefully good things, turn back, for me. I'll keep y'all updated, but have a blessed one.